In the last session, we were discussing about the super keyword, how we are going to be access the immediate variable of the parent class or method of immediate parent class we were discussing, and we have discussed the example how we can able to access the variable what we have in immediate parent class. Now we will see how we can able to access the method of immediate parent class. I'll be giving the name as super method 1, and there itself I'll be giving super method 1 main class. Sorry, let me consider this a child class. This is a child class, and let me create one more class that is a parent class. Let it be super method A. So from this super method A, this I'm going to be considered as a parent class for this particular class. There's a parent class of this particular class. Now I'll be writing one method here. Void parent method 1. This we are going to write implementation of parent method 1. And here in this parent method 1, in this super method 1 class, I'll be creating void child method 1, and here we are going to be write some logic. Let it be like implementation of child method. See here in the body of body of child method 1, in the body of child method 1, I am calling this super class method as well. See, that is super keyword dot. See, it is going to be provide the session for us what we can able to access here. Now here there is a super method 1 which is a parent class in super method A is the parent class. In the super method A will be having this parent method 1, that is we can say as immediate parent class method, and with the help of super keyword we are going to be access that into this child class method. Now first I am going to be create the object for this uh, parent class, sorry, for this child class, and I am going to be call this child class method only. I am not calling the parent class method with the help of child class object. When I am calling like this, it is going to be make a call to this particular method. First it is going to be execute the implementation of child method, and then it is going to be make a call to this parent class method, and from there it is going to be get implementation of parent method 1 as well. So this is a way how the super keyword is going to be work. See, implementation of child method 1, implementation of parent method 1 also we are getting here. Parent method also we are getting here. So this is how we can able to access the immediate parent class method, So now we have discussed in the previous session how we can able to access immediate parent class variable, and now we have discussed how we can able to access immediate parent class method as well. Now we will discuss how we are going to be access immediate parent class constructor. So for that we'll see immediate parent class constructor. So constructor should not have any return type and all. Directly we are going to be write it implementation of constructor in parent class or base class. See, now this is a constructor. I'm going to be access this constructor directly here. Sorry, I'm not going to be write any. I'm not going to write any method name here or the constructor name. Just we are going to be write the super method. Constructor must call. Sorry. Now we are going to be right here super. In the constructor we are going to be call that super method. Then it is going to be called the constructor of parent class. It is going to be called the constructor of parent class. The next concept we'll see final keyword. So what is the purpose of using final keyword? Final keyword will be used for restricting the user. User to restrict the user, like accessing the variable, method, class, and all. See, if we are giving final keyword to the variable that have no value, it can called blank final variable or uninitialized final variable, or else we can able to initialize that with the help of constructor only. See, we'll discuss that. Final keyword which is used to restrict the user in accessing variable, method, class as well. While we are accessing variable, method, class, we are going to be restricted. So first we will see how we are going to be make a variable as final, and we cannot able to change the value of final variable. Final is a keyword. Everything should be lowercase. Final variable one. final int a. So usually how we are going to be declare a variable int a. Now we are going to be view like this, final int a, and I'm going to be give the value here as 100. Void display is a method. In the display method, just we are going to be write the value to print the variable, like see, or else I'll be declaring the variable with the value 10. So now here we are declaring the variable. See, already we have declared the variable here. This is considered as global variable. That value, if I'm not giving final keyword, if I'm not giving final keyword, it is going to be allow us to access this. It is going to be allow us to access this. See, there is no error now. When we are giving the final keyword here, that variable value is assigned as 100. Again, when we are trying to modify that particular value, it will not allow us. So that what error it is going to be display if you place the cursor over here. Remove final modifier of a. Remove final modifier of a, then only it is going to be get change. Otherwise, it is not going to be change the value. Otherwise, it is not going to be change the value. If we are giving final, it is not going to be change the value. That's what I'll write comment here. If we use final keyword as prefix to a variable, we cannot change the value of the variable. We cannot able to change the value of final variable. So then it is going to be get allowed here. It is going to be work. And now if you see final method, when we are giving the final method, when we are giving the final method, that method we cannot able to override into the child. So override in a sense, method overriding, if we have one method in, I mean, the same method will be there in the parent class and as well as child class. Then when we are creating the object for child class and if we are accessing the method, it is going to be override the parent class method with the child class. That will not be acceptable here. That will not be acceptable with the final method. That cannot be override. So that example we'll see. Final method one that I'm going to be considered as normal. Final method two, here I'm taking the public static void main. And what we have here, final method one, I'm going to be considered as parent of this. So I have extended here. Here I'm going to be write one method void display, and I'm writing the body of this base class display method. Base class display method. If I'm writing it as final, see, I'm going to be write here as well void display child class display method. If I am creating object for this, so if I'm writing this and if I'm executing, method overriding will be called this one, and it is going to be display child class display method, child class display method. So here in the final method one, if I'm making it as a final, if I'm making it as a final, so here we cannot able to derive this. It is going to be give the error. Remove final modifier of final method one dot display. Then only it is going to be allow us to access this. Otherwise, it is not going to be accessed. Even in the similar way, the class if we are making as a final, we cannot able to extend it. We cannot able to inherit it. We cannot able to inherit it. See, I'm making it as a final. I'm making it as a final. Maybe some method here. Void show as one method. I'll be writing some methods over here. Show method implementation. Show method implementation. Okay, done. Now here I'll be taking one more class, final class demo 2, and I am taking the public static void main here. If you want, we can take main method here, or else in another class also we can take it. That's not a problem. So it depends on our wish. Now this class I'm going to be used for inheriting to this particular one. So I'm going to be write extends. Now it is going to be give the error over here. So what is that? Remove final modifier of final class method. The method itself we cannot able to modify here. Sorry, the class itself we cannot able to access here. The class itself we cannot able to inherit. So we can write here, we cannot inherit the class from final class. So here we cannot inherit final method to, we cannot inherit the final method. So these are the examples of uh, final keyword. What purpose we are going to be use this and all. So with this, we have completed about the final keyword. We cannot able to modify the value of final variable once after assigning the value to it. And in the same way, method overriding cannot be done with the help of final variable. And final class, we cannot able to use it for deriving another class. Next, we have next concept, data abstraction. So abstraction is, what is data abstraction? Data abstraction is nothing but hiding the implementation details and just showing the functionality to the user. It is the process of hiding the implementation details and making the functionality to be visible. Or we can also say that and showing the functionality only. See, we are going to be achieve the abstraction in Java by using two ways. That is by using abstract class, and the other way is by using interface as well. So first we'll discuss what is meant by abstract class. What is meant by abstract class? The class which is declared as abstract with the help of abstract keyword, and also it should have abstract method. If we don't have abstract method in the abstract class as well, it should not have method implementation. Method implementation, I mean to say, like, it should not have body of it. It should not have body of it. See here, abstract class which is declared as abstract is called as abstract class. It may have abstract method and as well as non-abstract methods. Abstract method in a sense will be writing the method with the help of abstract keyword. See, we will see an example how we can able to create this abstract class. See, while I'm selecting the class here itself, I'm going to be take the abstract class, abstract demo I'm giving here, class name. See here, if you open any class, public class name will be there. But here, public abstract class name we have. So we got abstract here, abstract method one, abstract method one. Sorry, we missed writing this return type. Abstract void one method, abstract void method two. See, just we want to declare the method. We no need to write the implementation of this particular method. We don't need to write implementation of that particular method. Because of that, we have to terminate that with a semicolon. If we are writing implementation, so then what will happen? We'll see here. So it is not going to be accept. Implementation in a sense, we are going to be write the body of that. The body of the method is going to be start with open and close parenthesis. See now, if you see here, we are seeing the error: remove abstract modifier or remove method body. Something we have to do. So I'm not going to be remove abstract. I'm going to be remove this body. If I'm writing void method 3, we want to represent this abstract, or else we need to add this. See, we are going to be get like this. So now these two are the methods we'll be taking, that is method 1, method 2 are the abstract methods. So we have declared these methods. Then where we are going to be implement this? Those methods we are going to be implement in the another class, where if like Oh, already name will give as this one. So public static void main. Now we are going to be inherit this class. I mean, from this class we are going to be derive the abstract demo one. We are going to be inherit this abstract. See, abstract demo one is going to be inherit from the abstract demo. So now we are getting the error here. What suggestion it is going to be give? Add unimplemented methods. So just these are the unimplemented methods. When we are extracting the new class, or when we are extending the new class from the abstract class, just it is going to be provide the suggestion you can implement here. We should implement these methods here. So I'm going to be write the method. Implementation of abstract method one. Implementation of abstract method two. Sorry. First, I need to create the object of this. See, now I'm going to be access method one, method two as well. Implementation of abstract method one, implementation of abstract method two. It is going to be display the implementation of all these two methods what we have given here. So with the help of this abstract method, we are going to be achieve this abstraction up to 100%. It is not 100%, just up to 100%. So we have interface concept. By using the interface, we are going to be achieve this 100% data abstraction. We'll be having only abstract methods in the interfaces. So we'll see that. We are not going to be take the class. We are not going to be take the class. We are taking interface. See, interface demo I'll be taking. See, it is not a class, it is an interface. The package will be having the classes and interfaces. The package will be having classes and interface. So till now we have discussed all the classes in the package, and now we are going to be discuss the interfaces as well. So how we can able to implement the abstraction, that is data abstraction. Void method one and body. We no need to write any other keywords as a prefix to this void return type or any other return type. So now void method 2 as well, we have written this. Now we cannot able to write the implementation of these two methods what we have in an interface. If we want to implement that methods, we want to take the class. See, we have discussed in the previous sessions, if you want to derive one class from already existing class, then we are going to be use the extends keyword. But here we are going to be use uh, implements. When we want to inherit one class from the interface, we are going to be use the implements. So what is this interface name? Interface demo. Now, by using this interface demo, we are going to be derive the interface class demo. So it is suggesting us to add unimplemented methods. So we can able to write here itself. That's not a problem. We can able to write here itself. That's not a problem. But for better practice, I would like to write that before the main method. So just I'll copy this. If you write there also, not a problem. It will work. Implementation of method 1 in class. Implementation of method 1 in class. So here implementation of method 2 in class. Now I am going to be create the object of this particular class. This is an object I've created. I'm going to be call the both the methods. I'm calling both the methods. So it is going to be execute this. Implementation of method 1 class, implementation of method 2 in class. Okay. So this is how we can able to implement the abstraction by using abstract class and as well as interfaces. In the next session, we are going to be discuss how we are going to be uh, implement multiple interfaces by using, sorry, we are going to be discuss about how we can able to achieve multiple inheritance by using interfaces.